Wow, look at that. See, the pole is lying on the floor here. Somehow water actually managed to get into here somehow. So the whole objective over here is to tie this fridge to secure it. Moment of truth. We're about to find out if the fridge survived. Okay, so we have a new challenge over here, guys. You guys are never gonna believe this. Guys, we're fighting a losing battle and I just tore my jacket. It's time to cut my losses.
Residents in low-lying areas affected by the ongoing storm
had about 5 days of non-stop rain.
Bracing for further severe weather conditions.
As heavy rainfall lashes Cape Town today.
Emergency teams in Cape Town are working around the clock.
So Cape Town is currently an absolute shitstorm, and I mean that in the literal sense. It's been storming non-stop since Sunday, and I'm talking trees being uprooted and floods everywhere and people's roofs flying off and the whole shebang. So naturally we are unable to trade, and I am actually on my way to Access Park to collect the food truck and return it back to storage. So I thought I would take you guys along with me for the journey, and you guys can have a look at the storms and yeah, see for yourself. So I just arrived at Access Park and it's looking quite disastrous. So as I get off the car, you guys will see in a second that the place is a bit of a mess. It's going to be a bit of a difficult one to get the trailer out of here, but hopefully we will manage somehow, and I will catch you guys on the other side. Here we are. Wow, look at that. Trees being uprooted. The tent structure that once sat here is now nowhere to be found. But in any case, praise the Lord that no trailers were damaged. That would have been an absolute nightmare. So, there you go. See, the pole is lying on the floor here. Wow. So I brought myself some rope from home, and the reason being is that once I'm transporting the trailer, the fridge is likely to move around and fall flat, so I need to secure that. So let's assess the damage over here. Okay, as you can see, the trailer is a bit of a mess right now. We were not anticipating the storm. Oof. Somehow water actually managed to get into here somehow. So you can see we've got a little bit of a... Oh, it's quite a mess. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what's the solution here, but we're gonna have to make a plan with that. Yeah, so I need to secure the fridge and make sure it doesn't topple while I'm driving. But wish me luck. Oh, there you can see. Look at this. Oh man, I hope nothing is damaged, but I won't be surprised if we got another shitstorm loading. Oh, look at that. Plugs, appliances. Oh, this is an absolute nightmare. This was actually what I was worried about, and the one thing I was hoping I wouldn't come to find. But yeah, what can I say? TV, point of sale system, warmer, fryers. Whole place is a mess right now. So the whole objective over here is to tie this fridge to secure it so that it doesn't fall on its back in this limited space. But let's see what I can do. So I'm just going to, let's see if I can mount this over here, and wish me luck. So we got our rope, and I'm going to try to secure it by tying it over to the steel top table over here, which has some, let me just show you over there, has some bars, some legs that are mounted to the floor. So hopefully that won't cause, so hopefully that should do the job. Let's just get the plug out of the way. The problem here is the lack of walking space. How do I get around the fridge? So let's actually see if I can take this rope and flip it over the back like so. Yes, that seems to be fine. And then I can grab it over there. Let's see what we can do here. To be honest, when I arrived here, my biggest concern was securing the fridge, but now it's actually whether the fridge and all my other equipment is still functioning after the water managed to seep into this trailer and pretty much drench everything. Okay, so I'm hoping that holds securely. There is a bit of give, but not too much. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes off. You guys need to pray for me. Hopefully all of these stuff are working and we can continue to operate business as usual this weekend. But at this rate, that's not looking very likely. What we usually do as well is we take this warmer and we put it over here on the floor so that it doesn't fall off as we're driving the trailer. But the problem is the floor is currently soaked with water, so that is going to be quite an issue. We might need to get some more rope and secure this as well. To make matters worse, there seems to have been a power outage over here. And I don't know when that occurred, and I don't have access to my freezer, obviously, because the fridge is currently blocking it. But that means I potentially lost a lot of stock, which would be quite the expense. Definitely not the day I was expecting to have today. It is now time for me to go in and fetch the trailer. Yeah, part 2. So it looks like to solve the warmer situation, I have to actually load the warmer in the back of the van to avoid it sitting on the floor with all that water. So yeah, let's do that. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but if you can, that is just a testament to how awesome these DJI Mic 3s are. DJI Mic 3s. Okay, let me get this warmer up. Shit, I just dropped my serviettes into the water. So that means I need to buy a bunch of new serviettes now. No biggie. Oh. Okay. There was a bit of a schlep. You guys can't see what's happening right now, but almost lost my life. Okay. Whew. It's a tough business out here, guys. Now it's time to connect the trailer to the van, be on our way. So in order to avoid driving over this pole, I had to park the van a little bit of a distance from the trailer, and I'm going to be pulling that trailer towards the van so that I can connect it. So let's go.
The lead.
The lid?
Yep.
Ah, yes, the cable. Let me go get that. Ours is this one. So I actually forgot that the power supply is still connected and I need to get that out. So let's do that real quick. In order to do that, I need to trace my cable from the source to the power station. Okay. Now, where do I store these cables? Because everything is wet. But we'll put it here where the warmer used to be. Okay, let's just see. Yeah, I'm good.
So just one it must be.
Oh yeah, because of the table. Yeah, let's go. Okay. I think that's fine, eh? Wait, okay, yeah, we can go. I think we can come forward now, eh?
No, push it.
Let's come around here. Okay, oh, we need to turn it. We need to turn it this way. Yeah, we need to turn it this way here.
I'm telling you now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yep, almost there. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Brian. The next step is,
Just a little bit.
yeah, just the next step is to mount the trailer onto the van. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine this way. Perfect. Thanks, Brian. There we go. Woo! The hard part is finally done. Now we can deliver the trailer safely to storage. I keep doing that. Thanks, Brian. Forgot my keys. Keys for the trailer. Now we can deliver the trailer safely to storage, and I will catch you guys once we're there.
film tones in the Action 6, the comparison definitely gets a little bit closer because I think now it's the first time where you can get.
Okay, so moment of truth. We're about to find out if the fridge survived. But first, let me get the trailer into its parking bay. Okay, so the first step over here is we need to get this jacked up and unmount the trailer from the van. So let's do that. The Bluetooth device is successfully unpaired. Okay, now it's time to move the trailer into that parking over there. And yeah, that's it. Let's get going. Oof. Looks like I'm gonna have to walk through this, what seems to be a swimming pool over here. Let's see if we can avoid that by moving back and forth between the front and the back of the trailer. This is not working out too well. Okay, we're gonna have to go in. It would appear the only solution here is to mount the trailer back onto the van and gradually move it slightly back so that I can push it from there. It seems that though these wheels over here are getting wedged into the sludge. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay, let's go see. Pretty close. Close enough, I would say. But now it's time to go back into the puddle. Okay, so we have a new challenge over here, guys. It appears that the puddle is too deep, so the mount, well, the jack can't go low enough to mount it onto the Ford. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out, and I will check back in with you guys once we successfully accomplish this mission. So it appears that that little bit of a wedge was secure enough to actually pull the trailer out, and now we can fully mount it. Let's go. Might actually even be slightly easier to push it from here. Let's see how that goes. Hit a bit of a roadblock. You guys are never gonna believe this. We're in the wrong spot. We're supposed to be at 25 and we're at 23. Here we go again. I did not get paid enough for this. You know what? Screw it. We are going to be using the van. Don't you guys envy me right now? Success! We made it. We made it. And the best part, we're in Bay 25. Now it's time for the moment of truth, guys. Did the fridge survive? Let's find out. Oh, it survived. What a day. It survived, but we're not done yet, guys. We still need to take care of that stock situation. And my spidey senses are tingling. So it looks like I'm gonna have to get my Spider-Man on. And the only way to do that is to climb some tables. Okay, here we go. We're almost on the other side. Oh, some stuff has fallen over. Let me show you guys what that looks like. Oh no. The microwave, the stove, and a bunch of other stuff. Can this day get any better? So after some review, I'm still here on the table. And after moving things around a bit, it turns out that the microwave shuttered. Let's see if I can. Can you see that? No, you probably cannot see that. Let's see if I can give you some light. There we go. Yeah. Guys, we're fighting a losing battle and I just tore my jacket. So, I would say it's time to cut my losses I'm gonna have to let the stock go. It's been a good run. But yeah, let's see how we can make up for it in future days. So that's my live stream for today, guys. Hopefully I can get out of this mess because I'm pretty much stuck now. But yeah, catch you in the next one. Stay tuned.